Okay, dokie. Alright, this is a relatively larger vehicle, G.I. Joe pack than my normal purchases, so this should be quite interesting. Now guess where I found this? Is it Superstore? No! Is it Toys R Us? Heck no. Is it at Zellers? Absolutely not. You're talking about Witters, baby! Yeah, Witters! Check that out. $14.99. Wow! Cobra Fury. I've never heard of this. This is the first time I've heard of it. I think this is... It's got to be Pursuit of Cobra. Is it? Yes, it is. It is from the Pursuit of Cobra line. City Strike. Mission. Okay. Packaging looks nice. Very... Oh man, look at this. Is it me or G.I. Joes always tend to have like light blue, white, slightly grayish colors? Kind of like a metallic blue type. And just, I mean, the borders and everything, you know, they all seem to have the same general color. It's really neat, actually. It's quite awesome. Alright, and this is the graphic on the card, on the on-card illustration, picture, whatever. The tank itself looks pretty sweet, although it is kind of grayish. And I'm a little bit worried, you know, I was kind of just contemplating whether to actually go with this, whether to purchase it, because it is relatively gray looking. It doesn't stand out too much in terms of color. I know you can paint over it and stuff like that, but how many people actually paint their action figures besides those who actually do it, you know? It's almost like a niche kind of market, you know? It includes an Alley Viper officer figure right here. This dude over there. And actually, you can actually see through the plastic packaging. Alright, so that's the only part of the entire thing, the entire packaging that you can see through. So if there's nothing inside, it does feel like there is something inside, but you know, I do get a little bit worried. I tend to be a bit more wary of packages with you can't see the product at all, and it's just inside a box, so you're just like, oh, because you never know if there's any missing pieces and stuff like that. Alright, so that's pretty much it for the packaging. Again, it's nice looking packaging. It's from 2010 by Hasbro. Alright, and reading his profile, or is his English profile, there's various languages. Alley Viper Officer. Alley Viper Officers specialize in urban combat and lead platoons of Alley Viper troopers in ground assaults. These Cobra officers train their troops to conduct fast-strike operations of takeover and sabotage in cities around the world. In an Asian city, they battled the G.I. Joe team to prevent them from infiltrating a Cobra warehouse. Mission equipment: anti-tank, high-explosive missile launcher system. Oh snap! So this is like a really like jacked-up tank. It's not your normal average, you know, tank. All right. So what are we waiting for? Let's open this right now. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, and they even have stickers. It is like the flag. Oh man, how long is this gonna take? Ugh. I thought it was already pre-built. You know, I was kind of hoping that it would have been, you know, already everything is put together and stuff. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to build this whole thing. All right, where's the action figure? You know, I was kind of hoping this guy better have a helmet. There he is. Officer, what's his name again? Alley Viper, Cobra Viper? Alley Viper? Alright guys, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to build this entire thing and just put it all together. So I'll see you in a bit. Here we go. Okay, so it's been about 2 hours later. And I finally completed it. Added all the stickers, put the stuff together, put the wheels and everything else, the battering ram, and all the decals on it. Yes, took about 2 hours or so, and man, that was grueling. I mean, I could only imagine how long the USS Flag, that thing, that immense, large structure. I mean, this thing is, you know, I mean, this thing took a lot of time. It was actually quite, let's take a closer look at it. Oh yeah, look at that. Dang, that looks dope. look how dope this is. I mean, look how tight it looks. I mean, it's pretty sweet actually. I kind of thought it would look a little bit more, you know, it's a little bit more colorful than I thought. The actual shell or whatever, the armor of the main vehicle itself is a bit more, almost like a brownish, kind of a purplish color. You know, I'm leaning more towards purple, and it's got some dark designs on it, and the rest is basically gray and black, and different shades of gray. Alright, and taking a closer look at the decals, over here you have this hatch over here. The left section, the left side of the... Yeah, the problem here though is this hatch. It gets just stuck on the right side here, the right slot. Alright, but it does open, so that's pretty cool. And some decals on it, got the Cobra Commander logo. Alright, and some other stickers, that's right there, step, engine access, and all that. Alright, and inside we have a couple of missiles. Dun, 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 dun. It says Z27X83 on it. I don't know what that means, but just some numbers. Again, those are decals, so you can even put these little stickers. You have to put stickers on the missiles themselves. Actually, it reminds me of the core. Actually, the core had that core helicopter had attachable missiles similar to it. All right, there you go. And then taking a look at the turret, right here. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It looks well detailed with all the little stickers on it, but I mean, when it didn't have the stickers, it looked incredibly plain. I mean, it really you can actually rotate it like that, so that's kind of sweet. All right, and it's got attachable the missiles, same exact missiles on it, rockets. Alright, and I mean, I pretty much I kept it about 95-96% faithful to the actual design, to where you're supposed to put the stickers, with the exception of this one here. This is probably the only sticker here that I actually changed. Or yeah, there was a couple. This one here is the Cobra Commander logo. This was actually supposed to be over here, and I instead of putting on there, it was a terrible place to put it here because you can barely see it. It's just such a bad angle. All right, and I thought it would look much cooler here on top of this the back of this turret. On the inside, there is a little decal as well, little like computer screen or whatever. All right, what else? All right, this missile here. This is supposed to be a firing rocket launcher, a firing projectile. The problem here though is that it doesn't fire. I really don't know how to fire it, because when I inserted a projectile in the thing, you know, it's supposed to. It's kind of like, you know, the other G.I. Joe missiles. You can actually detach it like that. So, as you can see, I mean, it doesn't. There's no button that I can press that will make it fire, and I think that's its biggest flaw. So really, I guess I'm just supposed to. I mean, how am I supposed to fire this? That's ridiculous. There's no button, there's nothing. Oh man, that kind of sucks, to be honest. But oh well. There's some decals on it. It says right here, hydraulic systems. Hydraulic systems, attention, hydraulic systems, and then, what does that say? Weapon lock. Alright. Okay. Bum, 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 bum. Oh yeah, there's some Cobra Commander logo over here, and what else? The one to the side, right next to this missile here. Oh yeah, this giant, massive. It looks like a mini nuke or something. Wow, looks dangerous right there. I like the little. Yeah, I mean, you know, again, further decal, little yellow decal. All right, I love the sides too. The sides have these little things poking out, which are basically stands for the action figures. So we're gonna put some action. Actually, let's put some action figures. No, do that later. Put some action figures up on there later. All right. There's the wheels. All right. The wheels are actually pretty sweet. because well, they turn, you know, they're quite loose. You know, they're firm. They're firmly you know, snapped on there, but they turn pretty well. So I like it. All right, the front has this battering ram thing. Really, you should be able to move it up and down, but not really. There's not much articulation here. You just kind of move it, slightly move it, and then you have this this machine gun thing in the front, like that. Pretty cool. All right, more decals on the front, and the bumpers to the side have decals that says "Keep clear." Keep clear, both sides, and then they have the number 8. Actually, that number 8 right there seems to be a very frequent number. I don't know what that's really supposed to stand for. Number 8, number 8, just like a random number. Okay, what else? Oh yes, the opening hatch right here. Now, these things are pretty sweet because you can put the figures inside, you know what I'm saying, the actual tank. Vehicle. And, as a matter of fact, let's open it right now. Alright, unlatch. There you go! Oh yeah! And there's the figure, officer! He even has a helmet, that's right. Thankfully, he does have a helmet. Awesome! And then let's open up the other one, and what do we got? Ah! Oh my gosh! Who's that? It's Baroness! Oh, Baroness! You and the Officer Viper. Oh, looks like you two have been very busy. Oh, come on! Really? I guess keep it in the Cobra family. Oh, man. Actually, yes, there you go. We got Baroness joining the review once again. All right, let's take them both out. And I mean the actual, you know, the inside. The seats are actually it's wide enough in there to fit the relatively skinnier figures. I don't know if you can fit the larger, you know, more bulkier figures. But like even you know what I'm saying, this guy, he can fit. He can barely fit in the left side because, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of awkward. Yeah, there's enough space. I mean, there really should be enough space for a smaller, you know, more of the skinnier figures with less kind of, you know, accessories around his armor and stuff like that. All right, and there is a, you know, a bigger decal on the back of the latch, right there. Some, you know, gadgets and some clocks or whatever. Not even clocks, but gauges and stuff like that. All right, let's take them out. You know, that's pretty much it. Oh, what does that say? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. 1989. This was from 1989? Hasbro Inc., Pawtucket, Rhode Island, all rights reserved, made in China. Wow, 1989. Really? Alright, so what are we waiting for? Let's attach some figures to this, to this tank. Alright, so I have attached about 4 figures on it now. Now let's take a closer look. Bum, 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 bum. Alright, now to the left side from our point of view, we have Baroness. You know what I'm saying? She's standing on the you know, stand ramp thingamajigger. Okay, and she's just chilling, firmly planted on it, ready to rock and roll. Alright, and right on top of the turret, okay, we got the Officer Viper, and he's basically ready to shoot some enemy, you know what I'm saying, enemy Joes, ready to eradicate some little Joe goody-goodies. Alright, and then twisting it around on the left area of the vehicle, left ramp. Ba-bow! We got Ice Viper chilling, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, it's really cool, you know what I'm saying? I like the way that you can basically plant the extra Joe characters on there. And at the back over here, at the helm of this rocket launcher that doesn't fire, got Storm Shadow, Paris Pursuit Edition, and there he is, chilling right on top of the back ramp thingamajigger. Okay, and all the figures are very well. They're, you know, pretty much secure on there. I can shake it around, and figures won't really fall off. You know, except maybe for this guy here, the officer himself, because, you know, he's, let's see. Yeah, it's pretty firm. Alright. Take one last look. The detail, structure, it looks great. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so let's see the Cobra Fury in action. And let's take out some Joes for reals. Let's do it! Yeah! Alright, and for one final piece of detail, another little cool thing that I almost forgot is this. So basically you have these little landmine things. So basically they're little small disc-shaped accessories. They're almost shaped like little frisbees actually. And they're basically just landmines. And what you do is you put it in the back. So there is a... You can pull this little attachment here. Whoops. Little attachment at the back over here. Alright. Alright, so you basically just insert it in there like a little slot. You know what I'm saying? Like those little slot machine things. And then you pull, you know what I'm saying, this little lever here at the back. You pull it, and then the mines fall to the floor. So that's pretty sweet. Alright, let's see it in action. Dun, 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 dun. It's a little hard though. It's a little kind of, it's a little too stiff in there. There you go. Alright guys, well, that's it for this review of the Cobra Fury, and definitely a lot of detail on this. Again, I got it for $15 at Winners, so it's a pretty good purchase. I think there's a lot of articulation and little accessories and things going on with this entire package, you know, the entire toy itself, the entire vehicle, and you get a nifty little officer, little Viper, little figure along with it. So I think it's pretty sweet. I wish that the actual launcher here would actually fire, but I mean, there's, I don't know, it's how much. Oh snap! Oh, well, the rocket launcher does work. Alright, so that's it for this episode of the Review Space. Thank you guys for watching, and make sure you check out the channel, comment, rate, subscribe, all that good stuff. And I'm Sizzling. Until next time, ciao!